morning, everyone. It's Coffee and Politics 101 here with Sydney Walker at the African American Museum. I have former City Council member, the Honorable Erik with a K Wilson here to discuss, transportation and housing and how all of those two really mesh into how we get economic development. So good morning and thank you for coming on.
Good morning, good morning. First of all, thank you for having me here.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to be here. Again, my name is Erik with a K Wilson, former Deputy Mayor Pro Tem, representing District 8. I'm here to want to talk about transportation. You mentioned housing.
Yes.
And the question is, where do we begin? Because it's a complex
It's a huge problem and issue. So just to kind of recap, last week at City Hall, there was a housing policy boot camp. And I actually attended the session that Scott Reyes kind of gave an overview of what policy changes are being made with the city of Dallas. But then I attended Philip Kingston's session that was really geared towards developers. And there were some conversations around transportation and how it made sense, but it was disheartening that you really don't get a good public transportation system where there isn't density. And so the north side seems to have more density, although they don't necessarily have the need for public transportation because most people on the north side of Dallas have cars because, the income range is higher there. Whereas on the southern sector where we have more modest means and more people needing public transportation, it's a little more scarce.
Right. And how do you look at it? We look at transportation and think about housing. And let me ask you this.
Yes.
How valuable is land if you can't get to it?
It's not valuable at all.
So therefore, the importance of transportation creates the value in the land.
Okay.
So what you're really talking about is planning and how you plan for transportation, how you plan for development.
So what are some of the things that the city, from city manager, planning commissioners, you all at the Horseshoe, what are you looking at? What details do you need? Because if I'm from the southern sector, I want to fight to bring those things to the southern sector.
Right.
So what does it take?
Well, the two things that I'm excited about that the city is moving forward and passed was first a comprehensive land study or housing policy.
Okay.
That is needed, and understanding how we actually plan and how we develop in the city of Dallas, what neighborhood needs, what their needs are, and how we can fit those needs from a city, from a state, from a federal standpoint.
Okay.
What support we can support with that. The other thing that I am extremely excited about from a transportation standpoint is a comprehensive transportation study.
Okay.
That is actually being done with the city of Dallas and multimodal study. So it's a mobility study that I'm understanding that the city has just received all of their RFPs back, and what they're going to do next is going to reach out to you, the community, and asking you what is it that you want, what your needs are. And this is something that I pushed for leaving council. And let me kind of give you a background history.
Sure, please.
Having had a chance to go to Taipei, Taiwan, and visit their high-speed rail.
Yes.
And coming back to the U.S. and realizing the way that Taipei did their mobility program, well, they had a terminal that incorporated their high-speed rail, their subway system, our equivalent to a light rail system, our equivalent to a Greyhound, our equivalent to rideshare, our equivalent to HOV lanes.
Okay, so all the toll roads, the whole nine.
Well, the toll roads, but it was all of the mobility opportunities terminated in one area. And what was impressive, they created a retail area to where this was a kicker. They had a cookie shop that made over $1 million in sales. This wasn't high-end cookies. These were not specialty cookies. these were just chocolate chip cookies being sold in this terminal because of the density
Of the people.
of the people. And so I came back with the passion saying, okay, we have a high-speed rail coming in. How are we putting together this mobility plan in terms of what we can do with the city of Dallas and how we are connecting not only the high-speed rail, but what the D line or D2 line will be,
Right.
And how are we doing rideshare, how are we doing TxDOT, how can we incorporate that? And you put on top of that the autonomous vehicle, which is here. It's not coming, it's here.
Okay.
Google, Microsoft,
Yes.
they're here.
Okay.
And they're piloting their products or their vehicles. And how ready are we as a city? How is our signal lighting system going to be changed? Right.
Yes. Let's not talk about the timing issues.
Well, that's part of it.
Drive through one and then come to the stop with the next one. Yes.
So it's complex. How do we
Yes.
how do we move people around the city? And also encapsulated in that was ensuring that we come up with a transportation plan for dark.
Okay, so I do want to kind of roll back when you said something along the lines of all of the transportation fees terminated in one place. So I'm assuming they all came to this kind of hub.
Correct.
Picked up people to disperse them to their destinations and where they wanted to go.
Correct.
One of the challenges that I will say back then was everyone had to come to downtown.
Correct.
And then go out. So let's say I was in North Park and I wanted to go further east or west. I still had to take the 21 SMU. I'm so dating myself because that bus line doesn't even exist anymore.
That number doesn't even exist.
Yeah, so I used to take the 21 SMU back into town to catch another bus to go another 10 minutes away from the mall.
Correct.
So from that perspective, I always felt like there should have been more of a grid where we all didn't always have to come downtown to then go back out.